What's the deal?
Long time no see, homie.
Man, yes. Last
It's been
time I
too long.
you know what I'm saying?
You know what, I'm going to tell you what you told me, right? Because, I read a lot of stories in jail about you and Mike, and I talked to you about Mike a little bit.
Yes.
We talked about it. And you told me, you said, Rick, I'll do the same.
A lot of people don't understand the relationship. You know what I'm saying? When they see us or see me and you or see me and anybody, they don't put it together because they don't know. So just so that they know, Mike have been in my life since 1989. So from 89, I was with Gene, 89 and 90. When I left Gene, the end of 90, which was Christmas, I immediately went to go see Mike, right? And when I went to go see him, we built this relationship. He said, yo, I'm going to put this in place for you. I'm going to put all these things in place if you give me the authorization. I gave him the authorization. He came back with Jimmy Iovine. I was like, yo, how you get that? He got it.
Hey, he told me some stories too, right? But I can't tell him unless he tell me.
Yeah. But this is one I can celebrate him because what he did was, that's not the kicker, that he went to go get Jimmy Iovine. But when he got him and we started doing business, do you know he never took a commission from me?
Wow.
He took a commission on the other side like an insurance broker. I was like, yo, this.
Hey, I'm telling my fighters right now that I don't need money from them.
Yo,
I'm telling them that same thing right now.
I do with my new artists and even my partners, because see, I do stuff to like my concert. The concert that I gave was for my guys to come, make some money because we, you know what I'm saying, we not on the road. We ain't gonna be on the road for probably another 6, 7,
spit that
or
game.
Probably a year.
Hey Teddy, spit that game.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it's
spit
about.
That game.
Man. You gotta look out for your team, and that's what it's about, man. I just don't play when it comes to that. Like my team, they rock with me. And
Teddy,
now,
Mike told me what you just said, Teddy.
What's that?
And he didn't know that me and you was gonna be talking. The same thing you just told me.
Yeah, I know. Listen, when Mike speak and he goes out and speak to like the guys, he went to New York and he spoke to the gangbangers there, right?
Right.
When he spoke to the bangs there, what happened was he went into, because somebody, I don't know if they asked him a question, how'd you get in the business? Or how'd you, got so big in the music business coming from the street business? And all it takes is just one person that could just say, yo, come on, go with me.
To give you a break. To give you a break.
He told the kids that, man, and that got me even more respect in New York. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
My own town. So
wow.
When you got somebody as powerful as that gets you more respect. Because you gotta have respect in the music business all day. Everybody gonna respect you for what you did. If you don't do no more, they don't have no respect for you. But the streets is loyal. The streets. When it comes to, someone like yourself.
That's why I ran to the streets.
You know what? Me too. We did too. But this goes.
That's why we ran into each other.
Yo, let me tell you something.
Teddy, we didn't know each other.
I know we didn't.
The first time I heard about you, I was in Boone County, Kentucky jail.
Whoa.
And they had a little TV rap program that come on.
What year?
89.
Okay.
The beginning of 89, I think, middle 89.
That's when we was just starting.
In that little show.
We had just put on our Pampers.
Hey, that show used to play, all I want to do is go with the zoom zoom and a boom boom, then shake your rump. All I want to do is go with zoom zoom and a boom boom and shake your rump. Yeah. And I started seeing that video.
Let me tell you, man, when we dropped the whole New Jack Swing thing, it became something that represented us, you know what I'm saying? Because we was just about party. And I used to just watch TV just to see what to make for the whole demographics, And I was talking about like LA. That's why I did Teddy's Jam, because Teddy's Jam, I Can Make You Dance, the West Coast songs was, for me, a culture that I always wanted to get into. That's why I moved to LA. And when I moved to LA, I just started making records and just studying like Battle Cat, who's like my brother, and studying like
You study Cat?
Yeah, come on, man.
That's my man. Shout out to Cat.
And then the thing about it is, he played talk box, I played talk box, and it was just all the culture that I wanted to be in, so that I can learn it and do more of it, you know, and it worked for me.
Well, you know what I keep hearing you say is you study.
Yeah, always.
You open yourself up to knowledge, and that's what I keep telling people as a race that we have to do, is we have to come out of just the way it's always been.
Let me tell you something. That's how I got into the Korean market. You had to study.
You was telling me about that when we met.
You have
to
study
like, I ain't gonna be over here. I'm gonna be in Korea. And I was like, you going to Korea to do music? And I'd never heard of K-pop. You told me about K-pop, the first person that ever told me about K-pop.
Yep. And then
I started hearing this K-pop sound, and I was like, oh my goodness. And you know, I tried to get you on the phone a couple times, but I guess you was in Korea, and me and Bull talked 1 or 2 times.
Yeah.
But I was just calling you to say hi because I had never put myself in a position. See, I was gonna always respect your time.
Right. But you shouldn't have, because I should have been in that part of the book and the movies. I should have been a part of that.
Hey, you gonna help me with the soundtrack? You told me you were gonna help me with the soundtrack.
Yes.
We still working. The movie's not there yet. We close. We
okay.
Real close. I got Reginald Hudlin running point now.
Nice.
And Kush is doing the writing. Kush is a beast, man. He a young brother, but he's so cold with that pen. So we gonna be good in a minute.
Good.
It just wasn't.
I'm right up the street. You know, I'm in Vegas now, so.
Oh, you moved to Vegas?
Yeah, I'm in Vegas, you know, so I can be close enough to my kids. My daughters are there because, you know, they get more work there. See, here, I can get to work from here, bring everybody here to the music house. We do a camp, so the whole soundtrack can be done here. This is my bedroom studio, but I got the big studios.
I remember
outside.
You had the little bitty studio in the box. Remember you was pushing that little studio. You say, man, because, you know, I didn't know nothing about recording studios and none of that. When you was talking that stuff, I was like a fish out of water.
Right. Let me tell you something, man. I made a studio, like this room here was an office, and I just said, you know what, I'm gonna box this in, make it right, and treat it and everything, so I can have a studio I can roll out of the bed. Because, you know, that's how we were. You know, anything we do that we really love is close.
Well, that's when all the great ideas come to you.
That's true. Especially when you're in the bed, right? You about to go to sleep, like, yo, I got a new idea. Roll out of the bed and go into the studio, and that's what I do. I do it every day. You know, if I feel something, I'm gonna do it. And
Detroit, we're only 12% of the people in Detroit, and we were 75% of the people who got affected.
And it started less in the beginning.
Right. At first, it wasn't touching blacks.
Yeah.
But what I found out though is that we're the frontline workers.
That's true.
We're doing all the jobs.
We've always been.
Always have.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like we gotta now be smart, intelligent, and I created this thing called Let's Chill that I'm doing. I'm gonna be posting so people can chill in the house. You know, just chill for a minute. Everything is gonna come. All it's gonna come to pass. But if we just chill for a minute, we're going to be all right. And if we do it in a pack, because the stronger, we will survive. You know what I'm saying? So we do this in a multiple. We do it in a multiple, we're going to be all right. Just like they said, we pray in a pack, the blessing is going to come in a whole.
Hey, my man Chris Como say, we are Americans.
Yeah, exactly.
We are Americans. That means that we can do it.
Exactly.
We can make it.
I love that, man.
And Teddy, y'all some of the brightest motherfuckers that ever lived. I want to tell you that.
Man, let me
You're
say
so
this,
brilliant.
Man. I say that for everybody. See, a lot of people don't know that it's in our DNA. You know what I'm saying? We came out with rhythm. We came out with bass. And see, we're not utilizing that. We're not utilizing because everything is about time. Timing is the most important thing. So if you're moving on time, So like we all speak in notes. See, a lot of people don't know that we speak in notes.
Talk to us, teacher. Because you know,
notes,
Teddy. I don't mean to cut you off, but I want to say this here. You know, y'all been teaching our whole generation that we've been getting our information from y'all. And I ain't just saying you, because all of y'all have different messages.
That's right.
But I'm saying you guys have been. I followed you guys.
Well, listen, man. That's what we see. That's why we gotta lead by example. You know what I'm saying? You know that we gotta lead by example. And my story that is coming soon. I want everybody to really, really like see my story and understand. Like, I lived all different parts of life, and that's from the streets to the boardroom. And how I got there, I can only say it's only God, you know, because I just shoot the humble. That's all. He gave me the tools, and that's what I use to get where I needed to go. Because I could have been like Rich Porter. That's my best friend. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And we went to the same high school. You know, AZ. All of those cats were like my mentors, from Kevin Childs. Then, you know, on this side,
I know Kevin.
It was you guys.
I know Kevin. I know AZ.
Yeah, those are my peoples. But my uncle were their big homies. You know what I'm saying? My Uncle Willie on the rooftop.
It's generational.